We needed a sport that was easier on our bodies. So we had been playing tennis and both had injuries. And so wanted it to still be fun and competitive. I'm Barbara Gowell, and I was president for 2 years when it first started, and then secretary for 2 years, and now I'm the communications lead. And you are?
Just a member.
Oh no.
Huh?
You teach skill sessions
Oh,
a
yeah.
couple times a week.
It has been said that pickleball is for senior citizens, but the reason that it is so popular in the older crowd is that you do get exercise, it is social, and it really beats like going to the gym, which gets old pretty fast. And this is a way to have fun with your friends.
So within about 10 minutes of playing, you can have a competitive, fun game, even if you haven't had a sports background, even if you aren't particularly good. And it's also, good, fun competition, but you can improve on it. In tennis, I had reached my peak, and I would have to play more often than I did in order to stay that level. I never was going to get higher than that. But here, because it's an easy enough sport, then you can get into the strategy of it and the different shots of it and whatever, so that there's potential to really improve quickly. And that's one of the strengths of our club, because not all clubs do those skill sessions and they just play. There's a limit to how many courts that you can handle as a skill session, and almost all of them have wait lists and sometimes fill up in 15 minutes. There's going to be, in the next few months, 3 indoor pickleball dedicated places. So the Armory is developing 5 courts, and then Volley is doing 8.
It's basically an outdoor game, but people here, when it starts raining, they can't play outdoors, so they have to find indoor space. And that's getting harder and harder to find.
And it's exciting. 4 years ago, as I said, we started the club so that we could have those 6 dedicated courts at Cornwall, and that's all that we've had. And then this last summer, we converted 2 courts at Whatcom Community College, so there's now 7 dedicated courts.
I'm Lucy. I'm the intramural sports coordinator here at Western Washington. We're trying to figure out what sports to run this quarter, this year actually. And I knew pickleball was on the roster somewhere. I just didn't know where to put it. I didn't know if we should start in the fall or wait till the winter where we wanted more like indoor sports. But I actually had a student who did the pickleball class, I believe. I believe there's a class that they strictly just do. And she adored it. And she's one of my leaders who works for me. And she was begging me. She's like, we gotta do something at pickleball. Decided normally when I introduce new sports to our docket, I start them off as a tournament, see if they're popular. And if they're popular, I bring them back as a league. So this tournament, actually we had every single spot fill up. So next quarter I'm gonna try to do a league. So rather than just one day where they show up for 4 hours, it's gonna be once a week for the entire quarter. And then have like a big championship bracket at the end. But we'll see how it works. I did not expect this much excitement. I knew it was popular, but I didn't know it was this popular here. So people seem to really enjoy it. I think it's fun. I do think Western Washington is its own special place, especially for sports like that. I came from the University of Arkansas and a school in Georgia and some South Carolina schools. So in the South, it's mostly football and basketball and soccer that are the big ones. Here we have volleyball, spike ball, those different sports that are really just like a lot 2v2 sports. People really enjoy those here. So I think it might just be a PNW thing. I think a lot of people enjoy the movement aspect where you're not like exerting a crazy amount of energy, but you're also having that fun competitiveness where you can still be friendly afterwards, right? But this is just a friendly, easy, fun sport that you get to do with your friends. So I think that's why people like here. People here are friendly, easy, and fun. This is definitely a different community than we've had in our intramural sports program. So I love that. It means that we're reaching a new group of people. So I think we checked that box for sure. We're definitely gonna buy better equipment. I did not realize the level of like professionalism that, or not professionalism, but experience, I guess, that a lot of the people coming into this tournament had. So we just had like run-of-the-mill paddles, pretty cheap balls, and apparently that was something that people did not like. So we're gonna be putting a little more money into better equipment for our players, and hopefully they'll make the experience a little more enjoyable. But yeah, I really think it was a really great one, and with this many people interested in it, I don't see why we couldn't make it even bigger next quarter. People that got really excited about pickleball, and that's like what their sport is, period. Like that's it. We're in a lot of other intramural sports, we have a lot of crossover. A lot of people play soccer, also play basketball, also play volleyball. So it was really cool to see just a different group of humans than I always see every single day, week to week. This is just a great way to get everyone together in one spot to talk about it and figure a plan out. So I don't know, I'm really excited about it. We'll see what ends up happening. But yeah, look for a sport club soon, I guess.